What's up guys, welcome to today's video. I actually didn't film an intro for this video because I lost my camera. Typical Adam thing, I'm always losing everything. But as you can tell by this clip that I'm filming right now, I did wind up finding my camera even though it is later in the day. So today, to give you an idea of what we're getting into, it is G1GP, also known as Gaijin Grand Prix, where all the foreigners get to have a competition at Ebisu. It's a tradition that's been on for like 10 years since all the Matsuris have been going on, and it's a really cool thing to do, and it's kind of cool to get stacked up with drivers all over the world. As you guys can imagine, doing these trips and going places like Japan and having a car stored here and going drifting like every single day for a week straight is not cheap, and I'm able to do things like this with the help of sponsors, and today's video is actually sponsored by a company called Ring. You guys are probably already familiar with them because I talk about them quite often because they've been a long-time sponsor of mine. Ring's mission is to make neighborhoods safer all over the world, and you guys have probably already heard me talk about their smart video doorbells as well as their cameras. This is me staying connected to my home all over the world, specifically my warehouse. I've got cameras all over, and as you can see, even at nighttime, the HD cameras are actually really good. And what's cool is we could actually talk using the two-way audio with these cameras if there was someone that I needed to have a discussion to. Sometimes it's fun if I see like a bird walking around or something, I'll mess with them and I'll be like, ooh, the spooky ghost. But reality, it's really convenient when you're getting packages delivered and stuff like that, because you can also use those same features with their video doorbell, which is really cool. As a subscriber, I have a new special offer for you guys from Ring on their welcome kit. To get your special offer, all you have to do is go to ring.com/LZ and you can check out the kit that comes with the video doorbell as well as their Chime Pro, which is all you need to start building a ring of security around your home. I'd love to give a massive thank you to Ring for making videos like this possible and trips like this possible. And once again, if you guys want to support them for supporting me, all you have to do is go to ring.com/LZ. Thank you, Ring, but now we're gonna go drifting.
All right guys, I can't find my G7X for the life of me, so it looks like we're gonna be doing a bit of a POV vlog today. So I have the pink S15 here at Nishi, and ideally I would be driving this car in the comp today. It's a phenomenal car and I'm very used to it, but I'm very scared with all the missile cars that it would have a high risk of getting damaged. So we may use it as a last resort in case I don't feel comfortable with my JZX100 or it has issues, but for right now, I'm about to go out and take out the freshly retuned JZX100 Cresta. So I haven't driven this car in a while and it responds much different than a typical S chassis, but I think that it should fare well. I've obviously driven it quite a bit and I know what this car is going to feel like on this course. So hopefully it should feel good. I know with the tune, just driving it up here, it felt a lot more responsive. But I'm excited. This is one of my favorite courses, and today is G1GP. So it's a competition of all the Gaijin, all the foreigners, and we're just going to go have fun and see how good we can do. There's like 47 people and it qualifies down to a top 16, so not super high odds, but I think we should be able to make it work. A little bit more difficult to get in and out of this thing without a quick release now that we've got proper buckets, but feels so nice. Fresh new seats, fresh new harnesses, fresh tuned car, fresh new man. It's a bit weird driving with a wheel that's not suede with gloves. Might want to pick one up. I guess we have to have our windows up. A little grindy on the fender. A little loose. This thing is weird. With the new tune, it seems to be a bit more rev happy. Like it just, a little bit more timing maybe. So weird driving this compared to driving the other car. Terrible line, but can definitely carry across with a little more speed. That flick is everything here. I just kind of started a little slow. This corner is so important because this is where I got gapped last time. And I found there's actually a little more grip on the inside. after that flick. I could certainly be faster and probably more competitive in Sam's car, but if I did really well, I feel like it would kind of be more the car than my driving, where driving 100 with a bunch of other 100s is cool. Me and this car have been getting in some good laps. It's Laurel. It's been fun following. This hill is such a game, trying to keep traction around it. Until that. My camera has been lost, that's why I haven't been vlogging. But one thing I've been struggling with on the laps with this car during practice is grip going up that hill. And if you look at my tires, I'm getting kind of like an absurd outer tire wear, but the problem is I can't get any more camber out of the car, and if I run any lower pressure, it's just going to exaggerate this issue. So I don't really know what to do. My car feels very slow and I'm trying to keep up with other people. In a smart world, I probably would have driven the S15, but I just don't want to risk hurting the car. So I'm going to drive this. I don't really think I'm going to make it into the top 16 because my driving hasn't been how I want it to be. But I just thought I'd give you guys a quick little update. The seats feel great, the harnesses feel great, the car feels great. It's just not competitive, in my opinion at least. I'm sure, you know, if I was a savant, I could make it work. But it's looking like if I do qualify, it's not going to be good odds for my favor with some of these cars and how grippy and fast they are. Alright, we're about to go do some practice laps for qualifying. I apologize on the camera angles, I don't have a harness bar mount with me. I really need one because I don't have like the little roof thing to do the suction cup mount like I do in the S chassis. But anyway, we're going to go and do our best, but this is one of those times when I'm definitely not feeling confident. So there's a lot of phenomenal drivers here. I think that's something that I shouldn't downplay. People come from all over the world to come here, and they're all freaking ridiculous drivers that have tons of practice, tons of seat time, and kill it on these tracks. I can still flick it harder and deeper, I think. That's what I'm working on. I know last year I qualified with very similar runs, but the field is much, much better this time and much larger. Definitely not something I expected, but I did wind up qualifying second. I spoke to Andy to kind of figure out why I got second because I really didn't feel like I did that well. And I guess the one thing that they were paying the most attention to was that flick, and I guess I did do that decently well. So I'm excited. I don't think my car's gonna be competitive, and I have a feeling I'm gonna get knocked out in one of the first two battles. I think my first battle is against Matty Hill, who's like a professional drifter in Australia. So we'll see if how Aussie LZ can do. Chivy, it's all good. Alright, we're about to go out. Pretty excited. These comps are always really fun, especially with so many good drivers around. Carry the best line to keep grip around this corner. pretty good. Just gotta make sure you don't get gapped up the hill. Seemed like a good run. He's pretty glued to me, but I don't know if his line was the best. I felt like he was kind of shallow, and who knows. He was pretty good on his. His car's fast though. I feel like we did a good job staying shallow there to get the speed. I won. Didn't feel like I did that bad. Oh well. Me and Grant can go be losers together. It's a little bummer just for the sake that I don't like get to drive more, but honestly, I'm just happy that I didn't mess up or do a dumb mistake like I normally do. It's good to like lose without any like dumb things happening or me doing something stupid. Just you can watch finals and then food cold Adam. Can't get over how much the Bride's transformed the interior on this car. It looks so good. All right, I ended up being a party pooper and going home a little bit early. Not a lot of driving today. G1GP is kind of just focused more on the comp. I could have gone and probably drove for like another half hour at another track, but I figured I would get tires mounted and get all ready to start the next day strong. So I did dip off tonight. We usually do the barbecue and everyone kind of hangs out and drinks and parties and stuff, but I knew that I had 2 videos that I needed to edit because I'm falling a little bit behind. So I dipped back so I could get this stuff done and make sure that I have videos up for you guys, and I hope that you appreciate that because I appreciate you, and I'm really excited to be here, and I'm really thankful that I get to do all this cool stuff. But even more stoked for once to go back to Florida because there's so much cool stuff going on there that I think you guys are gonna be really excited about. And mainly, I just want to eat tacos, to be honest. It's been a while. I like tacos. And with those words, I say goodbye, and I will see you tomorrow.